Most men crumble under pressure, but the strong ones, they thrive. And so here's how you can become mentally unbreakable.
Hey. Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh.
Hey guys, Brendon Giebel here, and in this video I'm going to take you through 3 key points that's going to show you how you can start building a better mindset and become a warrior with mental resilience. So the first key point, control your mindset under pressure. Warriors, they don't panic, they adapt, they train themselves. And so you can do the same as well. Train yourself to stay calm, to stay focused, and to be decisive in those times. I used to be in construction before I got into this, and I built myself up over the years and started becoming a senior supervisor, and we'd run multi-million-dollar projects throughout Australia. We'd travel around and do some massive projects. And there was a lot of stress. There was like a lot of pressure that was on me, especially making quick decisions like this. And I quickly learned that there was 2 main things that allowed me to keep clear under pressure. First was to work out daily, to train my mind by exhausting the body. You know, if you get a good workout in the morning, you feel good. It's like, you know, you've just gone through those challenges and now you can get to that next level, and these pressures aren't good because you've already hit a good win for the day. The second thing was TM meditation for me. I started doing TM meditation, which is transcendental meditation. You can Google it if you wish. But it was one of the biggest key things that allowed me to calm my mind, have to sit there in silence for 20 minutes a day, which was quite hard to start with. But I built it up and I saw a massive difference. Now, meditation isn't something where it's like you meditate once and it's like, I'm enlightened. But the more that you do it, it's like it's a compounding effect, right? Like most things. So doing those 2 things allowed me to stay quite calm under pressure and allowed me to make the decisions that I needed to. It was quite stressful. There were some big decisions that would have cost a lot of money either way. And so I had to stay calm, and those were the 2 things that helped me. Now, Brian Tracy said, you cannot control what happens to you, but you can control your attitude to what happens to you. And in doing that, you'll be mastering the change rather than allowing it to master you. And it's so true. We really need to focus on the things that we can control, because if we focus on what we can't control, we're going to feel hopeless, we're going to feel like out of control, we're going to feel lost. So if you come back to it, what can you control in this situation? And what you can control here is training your mind to stay clear and calm in these situations. Okay, so point number 2, embrace discomfort and push your limits. Mental toughness is built through adversity. It's built through pain. Pain is a very powerful motivator. Adversity is very, very powerful, but a lot of us, we avoid it, we escape it, we want to get rid of it, and we don't use it. Don't let it go to waste. Comfort will kill you. It will literally kill you. It's a dangerous place to be. You know, so many people, their life is all right. It's like, yeah, I'm going all right, and you know, family's good, my partner's all good, the job's all right, and everything's okay. Everything's going all right. But it's not as good as it could be, and it's not as worse as it could be. And so we're in this no man's land of comfort, and that area will kill more dreams than anything ever. Super important, if you're watching this video right now and you're like, this seems like a lot of work, it seems hard, I'm not built like this. Bullshit, that's just a bullshit story you're telling yourself. You've got to train. You can either train or you can play, and there's no in between. Now, we train men like you every single day. Men who want to take their life to the next level, men who want to recreate themselves, men who want to step up as the leader of their family, of their businesses, of their communities, of their companies. And so if you resonate with any of this, down below what you're going to see is a description of this YouTube video, and inside of that there's going to be a link. Click on that link, enter your name, enter your phone number, enter your email address, and my team will personally reach out to you, showing you the 4 steps and the 4 stages that can help you get to where you want to be. So if you're serious about recreating your life, if you're serious about stepping up into the man that you know that you can be, managing your life, managing everyone else's life because you manage your own, then let's do it. I'd love to see you on the inside. Now, when I first started going through my self-improvement and self-development phase, I started to really want to push myself out of the comfort zones. I was like, what can I do to help push myself out of this? And I came across a site, you may have heard of it, the meetup.com. And so meetups are just, anyone can post anything on there. They can be like networking events, they can be like social events, they can be like business events. It doesn't matter what they are, but they have all these different things, and most of them are free. And so I would go, okay, cool, like what's going on? There'd be social events. And I can remember that at times I would drive up and I'd be so like, no, I'm not going, and I'd talk myself out of it and I'd park, but then I would drive away and I wouldn't even go to the event. That's how far I've come into this. And so I was going through all those, and I just kept going. I kept building that habit of persistence. And so I kept going and going and going. And eventually I could just park the car, go in and have a good time. I could spark up conversations, but I needed to keep pushing myself into that and not quit. A lot of people quit too early. A lot of people, they don't push themselves into that uncomfort zone. They stay in their comfort zone, stay in the piss pool. So if you really want to build mental toughness and resilience, you've got to build it. You've got to train it. Like going to the gym, you don't just build muscle by going to the gym and lifting like 2 kilo weights. You've got to put pressure on the muscle. You've got to really build the muscle and you know, get tension in the muscle, build that resistance. So we've got to do the same with our mind too. David Goggins said, our whole life is set up in the path of least resistance. We don't want to suffer. We don't want to feel discomfort. The whole time we're living in our lives in a very comfortable area, and there's no growth in that. And what he says is key point to understand. If you want to grow, if you want to get better, you need to get out of your comfort zone. And by doing that, you're going to then push your limits, and you're going to start building mental resilience, and also build the habit of persistence, and also build the habit of growth. And point number 3, develop unshakable discipline. Now, resilient men don't rely on motivation. They rely on inspiration. Now, motivation, you can watch a motivational video, you can get yourself pumped up, and you can do anything. But that's not always going to last. We need to build discipline. Now, the thing is, when you build discipline, you don't have to worry about building it consistently, because then it becomes a habit. Like for me, I get up every morning, I go to the things that I need to do. I go to the gym, I work out, I jump in the cold, I meditate, I do all these things. I don't really have to have the discipline to do it. It just is on autopilot. I just do it. And so that's the point. It's like the more discipline you build, the less you have to rely on it. It just happens, and it just becomes a habit, right? And so this discipline requires sticking to your commitments, being true to yourself, doing what you say you were going to do, being able to master your emotions, and being able to show up even when it's hard, to continue going hard. Now, at the time of filming this, I did 75 hard, and I just continued that. I'm on at day 113, 114, something like that a day filming. I don't know how long I'm gonna go for, but I feel amazing right now. So why would I stop? And what I noticed that by doing that, my discipline is crazy. The little bitch voice that's in the back of my head is just non-existent. My focus is so clear. And so by sticking to that and having to stick by that, I built that discipline muscle even more. Now, I was always pretty disciplined, but I feel like I've just stepped that discipline up. And it was only because I just committed to doing that for 75 hard and 75 days and continued. And so if you want to build discipline, maybe it's good to put yourself on some kind of mental toughness challenge. Go, 50 days of eating nothing but clean food, working out every single day. Just come back to the basics and just focus on that, and that will build discipline. You can't just click your fingers and magically it's going to happen. Now, Jim Rohn once said, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. So if you want to achieve your accomplishments, if you want to become successful, you need discipline. Find me someone who is undisciplined, and if they're a success, find someone for me. I guarantee that you won't. If you want to be a success, and I mean a success and have it all in every area of life, mentally, emotionally, physically, relationship-wise, have a marriage that's on fire, be physically fit, have abs, in business you're killing it, or in work you're killing it, in finances. If you want to have it all, you need discipline. And so the choice is yours, right? Now, warriors aren't born. They are built through discipline, adversity, and relentless action. They got to take action every single day. So the question is for you, will you break or will you rise? The choice is yours. I'll see you on the next video. You made it to the end of the video, and you are one of the top 1%ers who get to this point. Now, if you're sick and tired of not growing to the level that you want, if you're sick and tired of being the same spot that you were 12 months ago, if you're like, you know what, I've got so much more to offer, but I don't really know how to get there, then if that is you, down below, book in your call with one of my team. Just enter your phone, enter your email, and enter your number. And hey, look, we can't reach you if you enter details that are wrong. So enter your right details, we'll be able to reach out to you. We'll show you the 4 stages that we take men through that's gonna completely rip you out of your current situation and push you in a new direction that where you want to go. I will push you as hard as I can to get that outcome for you, because I know how much the life is good on the other side of it when we get out of the shit, when we get onto where we want to go. So click the button and I'll see you on the other side.